Welcome to tonight's episode of Living Dolls Inc.'s Cyber Talk Show. We have Linda Devine, Donna Downing, and Tracy Fraser joining us tonight, all women and out in the working field, and we have lots of opinions to share with you. The backbone of Living Dolls Inc. is Work, Play, Live, which is a little sub-company that helps us learn to have a balanced life. So we're going to see how well we're doing here out with all these gals. So why don't we start with you, Donna? Tell us about, let's get right down to it, living life to the fullest.
Oh, we're talking about work?
How do you live life and work?
Well, obviously, I don't do such a great job at that. And I don't think a lot of people do. I think depending on where you are in your life, you can be out of balance frequently. Right now, I'm divorced and I have no children at home, and I can take 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to work if I want to. And I'm a real estate broker, so, clients can call me anytime, day or night.
It's sort of a 24/7 business, right?
But, I think the smart thing that I always do is I block out vacations, and I think that's something, like, I think I told you that from September to January, I blocked off 7 weeks, and that's because I worked so hard all year that I can take that time off. I'm trying out retirement is actually what I'm doing. I'm trying to see whether or not I'll fit into that. When you're so used to working every day, really, sincerely every day, you don't know what it'll be like when you don't have that focus anymore. So living a balanced life means, you better have time to do other things other than work. And I think that that's what I'm going to have to learn how to do.
We're going to blend work, play, live, right?
Yes.
So what about you, Tracy? You work in this in the same industry as most of us do, and you're in the lending industry, which means you work with real estate agents most of the time, which work 24/7.
Yes.
So how do you balance your life?
Well, in regards to work, I will say that one of the things that I like to do that will allow me to keep a healthy balance in regards to work and also kind of making it fun is I like to attend events that, social networking events. I like to attend happy hour events. I like to attend open house events. And in addition to attending events that people are holding, I like to create events. So whether it's a training or whether it's social networking or whether it's, meeting for drinks at 3 or 4 for happy hour, just to network with people that you work
Networking
with.
is really important in this industry.
And
But
why
it can
it's
take
fun.
over your life. It can
fun.
become your life, which sometimes I think, maybe I should work in a factory and then I could go home and put my feet up by the fire some night.
Boring can that be? Really. I think if you're really a social animal like Tracy, you do want to get out there and meet people, and it does help your business grow too, right, Tracy?
Yes.
So the more that you're out there, and you're the same way.
Oh,
You're
I'm out
absolutely
there all the
same way.
time. Absolutely.
So, the happy hours and social events are kind of a must for what we do.
Yes.
What about you, Linda? Now you're kind of come from that industry
Right.
into your own niche here.
And it's interesting because I'm listening
You're
to
relating,
this.
aren't you?
Well, I used to, but now I like to be home with my husband. So the whole going out and networking and all that is really hard for me because I want to be home. I want to be home with him. The kids are older and we don't have the constant with the children anymore. So it's just him and I,
you're at
getting
that
to know each
stage.
other again without children.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy it.
I like it.
Something to look
I like
forward
it.
to.
Yeah, I think she's in the play segment already. What do you think?
In the play segment. Well, we all have a dream of escaping the business, which has been very decent to me my whole life, and I hope to, one day just only be Living Dolls Inc.
Right.
And at that time, I may choose not to network as much. But it is a big highlight in my life right now because we are out there and we are building relationships, and we are all our comrades in the fight against what the news says that we cannot do. We are changing things every day. So let's move on to another subject about playtime. What do we do for playtime?
I take vacations.
Right. I'm a photographer. I'm not a great one, but it's my enjoyment. I write quite a bit, and I work in flower beds. You would never know that if you knew me out socially, but those are actually my playtimes in this part of my
I think
life.
gardening is really an incredibly therapeutic play. When you're so used to dealing with people all the time and being on all the time, just to dig in the dirt and plant something and see what it looks like, it's like creating your own little masterpiece. And I enjoy doing that too. Except,
I know you have.
Except the other day,
she has purple boots just to garden in.
and purple gloves. And the other day I had a little slice of time, so I went to Lowe's and I bought flowers. So I just moved to my house in Lakewood, which had been a rental for 4 years. I thought, well, I need to pretty it up. I need to make it my space again. So I went,
that's important.
I went and bought these flowers, and it's like an 80-degree day, right? And I'm like out there digging, and Lakewood soil is just nothing but rocks. And I'm digging, and all of a sudden, I just feel like, what's wrong? My eyes are stinging. I just don't know what's going on. I must be allergic to something, the plant or whatever, or something coming out of the soil. So I go running into the bathroom and I look at myself, and sweat is just dripping off my forehead. And it's perspiration going in my eyes that is stinging me. And I'm thinking, that's hilarious. This is playtime. I need a Corona. So that's what I did. That was playtime. But that was fun.
Yes.
It was like taking just a little spot in the backyard and making it pretty. And she had a beautiful picture on, I don't know if it was on Living Dolls or if it was on your regular Facebook page of you were painting in the park with Bianca.
With Bianca.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful
Our camera
picture.
woman.
And I think that we don't often stop to look at the beautiful things that we really do have around us. Our lives can be so busy we can't appreciate that, and nature is definitely one of those things.
Well, it's funny how
And
we
you
change.
get to play with all these gorgeous fashions in your shop. It's the same kind of
Yeah, it is
outlet,
fun.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is fun.
It's funny how we change over time about play because, at one point in my life, which I happen to be from Las Vegas, Nevada, my set of girlfriends at the time, every year we met in Las Vegas, and we thought that was play, which is quite fun. The pools, the spas, the dress up, the going to the nightclubs at night, very fun. But for some reason, at this stage, it doesn't interest me anymore.
Right.
My fun has turned to more of a quiet doll time. Just getting with a few dolls and talking about how we feel and maybe having a glass of wine or two and just unwinding together, getting grounded. So I think as you move through life, and when Donna starts writing for us, we'll have a better idea of that. But
I'm the senior set.
Oh,
Been there, done that.
I
Been
play
there, done
cards. My husband and I, if we'll get a movie, I'll cook dinner, and then we'll make time to play a game of cards.
What kind of cards do you play?
Hand and foot.
What in the heck is that?
It's a long game, but it's very fun.
Hand and foot?
Hand and foot.
Oh, you've got
Okay.
to teach us.
Yeah, and
Sounds fabulous.
that's my fun night.
there,
That's
I
it.
think there's something in
You
the
really dial
maturity
down
curve
from your
Oh,
day.
yeah.
that slows you down. But we have Tracy here with us that isn't all that mature yet, and you must have another opinion of having fun. Like Vegas probably would be your fun.
Well, not so much anymore.
Cruises.
Not so much anymore. Vacations are my number one. I live for that.
Do you staycay or do you vacay? Do you stay home and vacation, or do
No.
you? Okay, you
I
absolutely.
get away.
I remember that you've been on cruises.
I've been on cruises. I've been on all-inclusives. I enjoy planning, and just the planning stage of getting away is enjoyable to me.
Oh, you mean like lining everything up,
Yeah.
and what you're going to see when you get there, or how you're going to pack, or
Everything from the time I make the reservation to the time I'm planning what I'm going to wear on the airplane. But as far as play goes, I've also very simple. Like when I met with Donna and I met with you for
That was
happy hour
fun,
last
wasn't it?
week. It's so simple.
A new
and it was
restaurant.
and spontaneous. That's
Yeah.
another part of play.
spontaneous, yeah.
Yes, I love being
Spontaneity.
Yes.
I know, because when she asked me to go, I went,
Yeah.
I don't
no.
have time. I'm
I've
kidnapping
got
you.
I've got to
Yes.
run here. I got to bring earnest money. And then I thought, you know what? Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
You don't know who this Tracy is. You have an opportunity to go meet somebody
new.
new and just connect with somebody in a brand new restaurant
Yeah.
that you haven't been to, that you
Yes.
can now tell everybody, oh yeah, I've been there, done that.
Right.
Right.
Been there, done
My
that.
motto, been there, done that. And so, so it was really fun. But yes, you're right.
I enjoy that. I enjoy
the spontaneous.
let's go to happy hour today.
Mhm.
You know, I enjoy meeting new people. Meeting Donna was amazing. You know, we do that on vacations as well, meeting new people. Having a little mini girls getaway on the deck. Let's have some martinis tonight. This is
Yeah.
fun.
At home.
Yes, at home. This is fun for me.
Barbecue.
Golf.
Do you ever like to be just totally alone though, Tracy? Do you ever like to just really like shut the world out, shut the door, and just be by yourself?
I do. And when I do that, it usually involves cooking.
Really?
Oh, I unwind through cooking.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you, do you like to cook?
You know, I do like it more now. You know, because it's more relaxing. Like I said, it's a slower pace. With the kids older, I can take my time.
Yes.
It's just really the two of us because they're off doing their own thing. So I enjoy it now.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I just moved from a very large house to a very small house, and I was trying to find out what was it that I liked about the small house that I could, you know, say I'm really glad I'm back here. And I looked over at my kitchen and I said, that is one efficient kitchen. I can stand in the middle and I can do this and I can do this and I can do this. Whereas the other house, I had to walk across, you know, and back, and it was like, the kitchen is really efficient. So it's almost like I want to get in there and cook because it's so much easier. It's so much easier to do. Cooking for one is a challenge at times though, but cooking for a husband would be more fun.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Well, it's so great that we can just break into 3 categories of life and kind of bring it together with all this different backgrounds, different ages. But we have one thing in common, which today is Living Dolls Inc. and can be Rene Shea Fashions too. Thank you. In our next segment, we'll talk about a few other things that women endure in this life.